Say cheese.
Hey guys, my name is Jesse. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I just moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and am exploring all that it has to offer. And if you've watched my channel, you know that I spend a good part of my time looking for a house to buy, house or condo. Well, today I am expanding my search. I'm looking for a third place. If you're not familiar with the term, a third place, well, your home is your first place, your workplace, your office, your school in my case, is your second place. And beep. And the third place is where you spend your time when you're not at the other two. A third place can be a church group, could be a bar, could be the gym, could be just where you're hanging out with your friends. For me, my third place is always going to be a coffee house. I'm a coffee house worker, a coffee house writer, coffee house watch YouTube channels on my laptop type of person, caffeine fiend. So in my listening, I came across a podcast about best coffee houses in Pittsburgh. And it was, I think it's the ABCs where they name the best with every coffee house starting by each letter. And the guy on the podcast I was listening to was really raving about a place called Calvin, spelled K-L-V-N. So I came here to check it out. Came where, you ask? I'm not really up on the neighborhoods yet, but according to my map, this lies somewhere between Larimer, Homewood East, and Point Breeze. And it's, clearly a formerly light industrial area where there's some bars, there's some gyms, and this coffee place. So let's check it out. Obviously, I'm not the only one checking it out.
Say cheese.
Three cold drinks? You got
Yeah, so really good vibe. I definitely will come back here again, and this may be the place. Who knows? It's got a good vibe. The seats are comfortable. It feels comfortable working as a workspace. Coffee was good. I gotta tell you, I drink coffee every day of my life. But I'm not what you call a coffee connoisseur. I'm gonna get black coffee I'm going to get an Americano, and if it's not, you know, sour or too burnt, I'll drink it. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that I'm at Starbucks many mornings, and when I'm on the road, I am perfectly happy with a cup of full octane gas station coffee. But I don't really need to sing the praises of coffee. I mean, coffee, some people love it, can't do without it, and other people can do without it. I'm not here to sell you on the idea of having coffee. But I do need to find a third place. I do need to find a place where I can spend, you know, hours at a time if I have to, because I'm a composition teacher this semester, which means I'm going to be reading a lot of papers. The semester is coming up fast. Today is Friday. Monday classes begin at Pitt, and yeah, I'm getting excited. I'm a little not worried, not anxious, but until I see my students and until I actually see them writing, I really only have a guess at their level and interest and you know, overall abilities. So every class is its own organism. Every class has its own personality, and I just got to get to know my students and see what they need and what they want, and figure out how to give them, you know, both. This is a pretty cool little street. It reminds me somewhat of where I used to work in San Francisco. This was 25 years ago, 20 years ago. I worked in San Francisco in the south of Market area, right at the time where all the formerly you know, closed down warehouses and small factories were being turned into office buildings for the nascent .com internet company explosion. It's the red brick that made me think of where I used to work at Wired News in the South of Market area of San Francisco. We worked in an old coffee warehouse, and it was one of those places with exposed brick, you know, a really cool interior look. By the way, I do think this is a cool neighborhood, but maybe not for living. But in the daytime, for the coffee house, could be. All depends on where I end up permanently, but right now I'm staying in a house in Edgewood. Edgewood, Swissvale, if you know Pittsburgh, that part of town. And this place is kind of on the way between Pitt and there, if you go that way. So it's not a bad location. I would be, you know, relatively close to home. You know, come back from classes or just hang out here. It's, you know, probably a 10-minute drive at most back to my house, back to the house where I'm renting a room. More on the idea of a third place. I mean, these days in the COVID era, so many people have been working from home, so there wasn't a third place for a while. But during COVID, before COVID, after COVID, I have never been the type of guy who could work at home. I don't know if I just get too distracted or, you know, there's a bed there. But I have always been a coffee house worker outside of the workplace. And then since I've been a teacher, whether it's in China or America, I'm often grading papers and preparing classes at the coffee house. That's just how I sweet roll with my coffee. Anyway, as I head back to my car, I guess I should mention that this neighborhood is also super important to me because the Trader Joe's is right up the street, which is where I'm heading now. All right, third place, coffee house, 3A, Trader Joe's. Okay. Trader Joe's really doesn't meet the criteria for a third place. I don't really hang out there. I don't meet friends there. I don't grade papers there. Just buy food. Good morning. It's the next morning. I was going to end my video at Trader Joe's, but it started raining. So next morning, I'm in Squirrel Hill at the Bagel Factory on Forbes. This is probably not going to be my third place, although I come here a lot because this is more of an eating place and not a working place. So I'll enjoy my bagel and cream cheese, and then today, it's a Saturday, another house hunting day. So this is a good time to end this video. Next time you see me, I'll probably be house hunting. I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please press the like button. Drop a comment below. Do you know any places in Pittsburgh where I should check out for a third place, work and coffee? And finally, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. All right, catch you later. Bye.